It's a storybook trail.
I'm going to read you a bedtime story from our campground in Ohio. We are going to go for a hike in the woods, and you can come with us. Welcome! Come with me on the Storybook Trail. Which story are we going to read? Come with me as we read As an Oak Tree Grows. Here we go. Page number 1 coming up. Page number 1. On a sunny, late summer day, a young boy planted an acorn in the ground. I love storybook trails. Later that year, an oak tree sprouted up from the earth into the air and light. Each fall it will shed its leaves, and each spring new ones will grow. They are called blazes, and here's a blue blaze to show us we're on the right trail. Page 3. The boy grew up and moved away. Farmers now lived here. They cleared the hillsides where forests once stood. The wood was used for building and to burn in fireplaces, but the oak tree was left standing. And look, there's a little red squirrel. He got a really big acorn. Hi, cutie. Grandpa's waiting by the bench. Ooh, we have a bridge to cross. The river is all dried up. Looks like it was wet. The oak tree had room to spread wide and grew upward and outward. Sometimes snow was very heavy and a branch would break off. It's so quiet in these woods. I hear a faraway bird and some crickets. As the oak tree grew, everyone and everything was on the move. Children grew. Some stayed to work on the farms and others left to work in factories. Ships came and went. Large engines rumbled along the steel rails. Birds perched in the oak tree to rest from long migrations. Some stayed and made new homes, and others flew on. More people arrived and built new houses and buildings. There's another blue blaze. I hear acorns falling from the trees and landing on the ground, or on a stump, or on the leaves on the ground from years past. We hear a wood pewee. That's a bird. Can you hear it? There he goes. All right, so this should be number 6. Oh, it is. I thought maybe One was missing, but it's not. Some years little rain fell. Hills and fields were dry where trees had once stood and shaded the ground from the sun's rays. The oak tree's roots reached far underground for water as its leaves wilted. Farmers conserved what little they had for thirsty livestock until the rain fell again. Peewee birds are very small, but they...
Type of flycatcher.
And what?
A type of flycatcher.
A type of flycatcher, that's right. I think they are the smallest flycatcher. So we should be on page 7 coming up. Page 7. Here's the number 7. Electricity came through wires that were strung over hills and through valleys. It powered street lamps and homes. The land twinkled with lights as stars faded in the night sky. We're going to leave the peewee behind us. He sounds further away. Page 8. Page 8. The oak tree grew slowly and steadily while all around it life sped by. People rode in cars to go to work and visit friends, to go shopping, or just for a drive. What a gorgeous big tree. It looks like Hickory Grove Trail goes to the right, and Storybook goes to the left. Here's page 9.
Are you seeing the dates?
Oh, I wasn't seeing the dates below. Grandpa was just pointing out. Here's 1950 we're up at. We started at 1775, 1800, 1825, 1850. Soon the air was filled with jet contrails and radio waves and sound waves of beeping cars, barking dogs, zooming motorboats, whistling trains, and music. Let's go catch up. Let's run. Page 10. Wow, look how big this tree's gotten. And we're in the year 1975. The oak tree is 200 years old. It has shed its leaves and grown new ones every year. Animals, birds, and insects have made homes in its folds and holes and branches. Look how big that tree is. These trees are so tall. Whee! Page 11. The oak tree with its strong roots, trunk, and limbs has survived many storms over its lifetime. Now a fog rolls in and a big storm is on the way. Where's Grandpa? Is he over there? Nope. Is he over there? Nope. There he is. I see his bright blue shirt. Page 12. The storm is powerful and the oak tree is split in two. It does not survive this storm. That must have been a loud crack of lightning and thunder. What's gonna happen? What do you think's gonna happen? Grandpa, what's gonna happen?
Are those tears I see?
Let's go find out. Graham, it's a little sad. I'm afraid of what's gonna happen to the tree.
I think that was the last panel.
But it is 200 years old. That's a pretty long time for a tree. Let's go see. 225 years old. Let's go see.
I'm afraid for Grandma.
Oh, I love every living thing. Aptly numbered, page 13. People come to look where the great oak tree once stood. The tree is cut into pieces to be used for furniture, firewood, and mulch. Do we have anything that we use that is made out of wood? Some furniture? A dining room table and chairs? We do. I have a feeling that we're going to learn something about this oak tree and some of the things I've been finding on the ground that the oak tree leaves. What is that on the ground? I think it's an acorn. And I see another one. Page 14. A new day dawns. Once again, the ground is warm and welcoming as a new oak tree grows. What is this? How does a new oak tree grow? Oh, look at this.
Ohio Governor's Imagination Library.
This is page 15, but I don't see any more of the story. So, some facts about oak trees. There are many types of oak trees. The white oak, the kind in this book, can live to be several hundred years old. By counting the rings on the stump of a cut tree, you can tell how old it was, 1 year for each ring. Oak trees can produce acorns. When they are as young as 10 years old, the hard-shelled acorn contains the seed from which a new tree grows. Oak trees can grow to be 100 feet tall and wide. Oak are good shade trees. Acorns are an important food source for animals and insects and people too. The wood from an oak tree is very strong and has many uses. Ships, houses, and furniture are often made from oak. So here's a piece of an oak tree, and you can see the rings. So you can count how old this tree is by how many little rings it has. So this one is a northern red oak that was 87 years old. So this one would have 87 rings around. And that is the end of our Storybook Trail. I like this one. Thank you for exploring the Storybook Trail. The end.